Hi, and welcome to Chapter 11, Developing Your Presentation. Preview, Presentational Speaking. How does speaking differ from writing? What is the audience-centered approach? What is presentational anxiety, and how do I manage anxiety? How do I perform the steps in the speaking model, from beginning to gathering supporting material? Speaking is different from writing. The language is less formal, we must cite our sources orally, and repetition is much more important. A reader can go back and revisit a passage. A listener can't. Using the audience-centered approach means that we consider and adapt to the audience at every stage of the presentational speaking process. This is our presentational speaking model. It's an audience-centered approach. At the center of this model is consider the audience, because after every step and before every step, you must consider the audience. So that means considering the audience's perspective as you select and narrow your topic. It means thinking about your audience when you identify the purpose. It means thinking about how your audience is thinking whenever you develop the central idea. And the same is true for generating main ideas, gathering support material, organizing the presentation, rehearsing the presentation, and finally delivering the presentation. Speaker anxiety is anxiety about speaking that is manifested in physiological symptoms such as rapid heartbeat, butterflies in the stomach, shaking knees and hands, quivering voice, and increased perspiration. The illusion of transparency is the mistaken belief that the physical manifestations of a speaker's nervousness are apparent to the audience. Most of the time, the audience is unaware of physical manifestations of nervousness. To help manage communication anxiety, it's important to know how to develop a presentation, be prepared and rehearse, focus on your audience, focus on your message, and practice habituation. You gain comfort from practice, so the more you practice, the less anxiety you will feel. In managing anxiety, it's also important to give yourself a mental pep talk, use deep breathing techniques, and seek as many opportunities as you can to speak. In managing anxiety, it's also important to seek professional help when necessary, practice systematic desensitization, and performance visualization. Systematic desensitization is an anxiety management strategy that includes general relaxation and visualization of success. Performance visualization is an anxiety management strategy that involves viewing a videotape of a successful presentation and imagining yourself delivering that presentation.